settling into my executive era. Artists bringing the table, these labels pulling the chair up. I'm a genie in the bottle from my mom Aguilera. She gets assists from her son, but I ain't need Santa Clara. I dropped out, I was a maverick, I still am. Looking at my net, I just made another million. I've been going crazy, people try to play me. I became the hero that I needed and I saved me. I'm moving on God's time, darkness makes a star shine. Y'all be thinking speed bumps or stop signs, the guidelines. I'm just trying to write rhymes, make hits, get money, take trips. Your girl knows that I stay sharp, now you Bayless. She skip town with me, gets down with me, make these bitches go crazy. It's like Chris Brown's with me, rappers fighting over crumbs. We got a toast on the hip, I got a toast in the crib. I ain't going for the shit, no. I know way too much to ever give up what I got going. No. They be thinking that they're gonna say something to stop me from going.
I'm dressing more sharp, gators look like they fresh out of small L guns in Walmart. Kill so many rappers this year, I'm breaking the law, guard. Homicide tracing the bodies, they need some more chalk. Guerrilla warfare, shots ricochet, the floor sparks. Be proactive, you can't stop it after the war starts. The hammerhead, great white tiger, you just a small shark. Deaf poetry writer, reinstating the lost art. Feet fight for, I'm a rap giant, my walk stomps. Cast a shadow, total eclipse, making the world dark. Mental institutions, they can't contain me, get tore apart. Doses of medication written across the wall chart. Your data simp, you was a simp son before bought. Dedicated king with a large throne and a pure heart.
I know way too much to ever give up what I got going. No. I know way too much to ever give up what I got going. No. They be thinking that they're gonna say something to stop me from going. No.
This girl got 3 binkies in her hand. I don't know if y'all didn't hear that, but we're gonna play that one back. I gotta play that one back for the people who just getting it. What up, Kathy? You're gonna love this live today. You guys gonna love this live. Let me put it down before we start complaining. The name of this live is How to Trade Gold versus Invest in
I'm
It.
settling into my executive era.
Let's go.
Artists bringing the table, these labels pulling the chair up. I'm a genie in the bottle from my mom Aguilera. She gets assists from her son, but I ain't need Santa Clara. I dropped out, I was a maverick, I still am. Looking at my net, I just made another million. I've been going crazy, people try to play me. I became the hero that I needed and I saved me. I'm moving on God's time, darkness makes a star shine. Y'all be thinking speed bumps or stop signs, the guidelines. I'm just trying to write rhymes, make hits, get money, take trips. Your girl knows that I stay sharp, now you Bayless. She skip town with me, gets down with me, make these bitches go crazy. It's like Chris Brown's with me, rappers fighting over crumbs. We got a toast on the hip, I got a toast in the crib. I ain't going for the shit, no. I know way too much to ever give up what I got going. No. They be thinking that they're gonna say something to stop me from going.
I'm dressing more sharp, gators look like they fresh out of small swamp. Drunk driver swallowing Hennessy on the cross Bronx. Albert Einstein of the urban ghetto, but more sharp. Won't sell explicit rap, but they sell guns in Walmart. Kill so many rappers this year, I'm breaking the law, guard. Homicide tracing the bodies, they need some more chalk. Guerrilla warfare, shots ricochet, the floor sparks. Be proactive, you can't stop it after the war starts. The hammerhead, great white tiger, you just a small shark. Deaf poetry writer, reinstating the lost art. Feet fight for, I'm a rap giant, my walk stomps. Cast a shadow, total eclipse, making the world dark. Mental institutions, they can't contain me, get tore apart. Doses of medication written across the wall chart. Your data simp, you was a simp son before bought. Dedicated king with a large throne and a pure heart.
I know way too much to ever give up what I got going. No. They be thinking that they're gonna say something to stop me from going. I got going. No. They be thinking that they're gonna say something to stop me from going. No.
Daddy about to get serious. We're gonna cut Papoose off. Get the frequency back rocking and rolling. Cut the frequency down just a tad. There we go. How everybody doing? Let's get some fire in the chat. Let's start tapping them hearts in the chat. Start putting that love in the chat. Put the cities in the chat. Let me know where you're chiming in from. Lana. What up, E? What up, Sean? What up, Mitchell? What up, Chris? That's what I'm talking about. You got to understand where the money is at, where the money has been, where the money is going. So the name of the live stream today is literally How to Trade Gold versus Investing into it. Because investing into it is an old strategy, and one must have a lot of loose income to literally start going buying gold at $2,503 an ounce. For the last couple of Wick talks, gold is approaching that trend. And if she breaks that trend, ooh, doggy, she's going to retest that trend. As I told you guys, look at the 4 hour. Let me give you guys a bigger picture. Look at the 4 hour. If she retests that trend, she's gonna break through. And if she closes here in the next 2 hours on the other side of this trend, or at smaller time frames, normally she like 1, 2, 3, 4. She's already done it 5 times right here. So now I don't know if I would like to take it because she's already done it 5 times. So the more times an area gets hit, the weaker the area gets. So now I watch it, and if I do want to take it, I use a very small lot size. So if it does break through, I'm not taking a really big L. Put some fire in the chat if you understand what I just told you. Put some fire in the chat if you understand what I just told you. Because the area has been hit, the trend on the 4 hour, that is a 4 hour trend line. Because she's been hit on smaller time frames several times, the more times an area gets hit, the more vulnerable the area gets. So I don't get extremely excited. When I saw it this morning, I got excited. So I scalped from here to here. And I was cool with that. Now the next candle has came back to that trend again. And if you just look at the 15 minutes, the 15 minute is sitting right here. It is maxed oversold. So I personally like to buy. But because I know this area has been hit, I don't just foolishly take a buy. I allow this candle to close in the next 7 minutes. And if it rejects up and I misses it, I literally take the retest from the daily floor. Y'all better put some fire in the chat if y'all understand what I'm telling y'all, because I'm giving you grade A sauce. I'm giving you grade A sauce right now because this is knowledge and this is proper information. Because a lot of people wake up and they say, you know what, I love trading gold, but I just don't know when to buy. I don't know when to sell. I don't know how long to take this trade. Like, I know the market is going down. Go to the week, look. The current week right now, from the start of the week from Monday to literally right now, the market is pushing down. So overall, she is going up. Y'all see that? She's right here on the day. She's passing the daily floor, but she's sitting on that EMA 9. The EMA 9 has bounced the market up 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So therefore, when it's right here, like I said, I don't get excited, but I still trust what I see, and I take a small lot size like a 0.10, a 0.15, because I've already made money several times. So I don't want to be greedy. And I just put a small lot size right here. And so I can say, well, or I took it at a small lot size. It broke through the EMA 9 and it started approaching that 24.94 as what I told you guys. If you look at the 4 hour, remember I told you, I said, yo, I see her coming all the way down here. And this is what I told you. The market is full of M's and W's. And the market, as of what I told you yesterday, had to literally make an M and go back and touch the week. Just yesterday, I told you guys to buy from the daily floor. We took a scalp at 25.10 to 25.14. I told you guys to put your stop loss to 25.11 for the simple fact at any given time she can drop, because she wants to form the last leg of the M. I guarantee, I think the minute I said it, she started dropping and went to the daily floor. And when she went to the daily floor, 25.03, she jumped up, boom, all the way back up to literally 25.28. 25.28, and now she's back all the way back to 25.03 to the floor again. If she breaks through, that means she's coming all the way down here even. But that's like a huge drop. So you can see some rejection right here. And let me show you where the rejection is at. 1 rejection, 2 rejections. You see that? So I go, yo, if she hits down here again, she's gonna peek, retest that. Oh shit, what just happened? Oh yeah, right here. And she could probably keep on dropping, because now she's going to touch the backside of that trend and she can finish the last leg of that W, that M. Or she comes back, shows you several buying signs, break, close, retest in here, and then go back and attack and make a new weekly roof. I say it to you because that was knowledge. That was knowledge. That was knowledge, beautiful people. So let me explain to you why I put the title the way I put the title. When you invest into the foreign exchange market, you do not have to have a whole bunch of capital. You do not actually have to possess a single ounce of gold. All you have is patience and be around proper people so you have a proper trading platform so you can actually put funds in, initiate a trade, close a trade, withdraw the results from the trade, and consistently implement that on a daily basis. This is all you need. To go and invest gold, you have to have at least $2,500 to get a real ounce of gold, or to get a real good quality investment in. Look at that, because I don't even have to remark her up. She's pretty much at the same. I can adjust the daily roof. The daily floor is still where it's at. I can even pull it right back down here and say the new daily floor is 2502. And there she goes, bankhead bouncing. Look at the 15 minutes. There's your scalp right there. Kathy. Put some fire in the chat. What up, Alberta? Virginia? What's happening? What's happening? You see that? That is 2502. You're already up 20 pips. Sitting at 2504. If she pushes to 2506, that is 40 pips in seconds. Literally seconds. Seconds. Or you can even say minutes. Got it for the 4%. Good job, Max Swag. Good job, Max Swag. So these are one of my off days, through Thursday at 7 a.m. But I decided to start giving you guys sauce Monday through Friday. The reason why, because this sauce needs to be on everything, because I like it saucy. Anytime I get a steak, I got to put 57 on the steak, even though I know most steaks don't need it. Most of the time when my wife cooking steak, you ain't got to do nothing. You can just chop it up and just start eating that thing. But I'm country. I like the 57. My baby girl, she climbing on everything. She climbing on everything. She climbing on everything. So, yeah, put it in the skillet, cut it up. Ew, talking something fancy here. So watch this. You got to pull up at the 2502. If she closes above the 25 right here, 25 range, she could still retest and fly through the retest. You see? Why do I say that? That's why that trade is risky, because the market is not in the max overbought market. You see that, beautiful people? So that's how I know. I'm like, yo, if she retests right here, she could flow back into here, because there's still a lot of selling pressure. There's still a lot of bearish movement. The market literally came from, look at this. The market came from all the way from 25.28 all the way back down to 25.02. That's a lot of bearish momentum. So when you're looking at that bearish momentum, you're like, yo, I don't want to get caught taking invalid buys. So much bearish pressure. I'm going to have to see on the 4-hour and the higher time frame a proper rejection, a proper close, and a retest, and then shooting up for me to really start understanding. But when I tell you the market is full of M's and W's, there's your M right here. And the completion of that M, check it out, is right here. Get out of there. Let me move this up. The completion of the M is right here. Y'all see that right there? This will complete the M. Right there. This motion here. The bigger M, let me type it in right here, is right here. All the way down here. That's where the bigger M started, right there. Boop, 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 and boop. But I don't see the market coming all the way down to 24.70 something. I think she coming to 24.94, retest, and then head back up like how she was doing right here. You see that? We got news today, so let's check news. Today is August the 28th. We have orange and we have yellow folders, meaning we could have medium impact or we could have literally very little small impact. You have economic expectations, you have money supply, you have private loans and the euro, you have the Great British Pounds, member man speaks, so you have crude oil and inventories. So the crude oil will make the oil kind of go crazy at like 10:30. Yeah, so all of these things right here will probably have a very low impact in our trades today. If you look at the currency strength meter, you start seeing who is the bully. You will see the US dollar is up. So if the US dollar is up, guess what that means, beautiful people? Look at that. Watch the DXY. If the US dollar is up, remember I told you, she starts flowing up out of that little area yesterday. If the US dollar is up, watch the 15 minutes. Watch the 15 minutes. If the US dollar is up, that means gold. Type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. Gold is going down. Down, down, down. Gold is going down. Down, down, down. Gold is going down. You see? The reason why you take that small scalp, because even on that red candle, you get your wicks. And you can go back and verify your wicks and say, yo, this guy can wick up all the way back to 2507, 2508, and then push all the way back through there. Until it goes down, baby. Just to give you guys a heads up on my schedule, this evening I'm heading to Tampa. So if you took the 2502, you're now up literally 30 pip. Secure profits. Don't close trades, but secure profits. This is not for financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. This is for educational purposes only. Past performances does not project future gains. You should not be trading with anything that you can't afford to lose, for the simple fact trading is extremely risky. Let's get some H and Solo, what's happening? You say you want that 24.94? Then you better be jumping in sales right up in here. 25.08. 25.08, 25.12. This is the area. I personally don't think she's going to go over there. I think within the next hour and 40 minutes, she'll start dumping back down and basically approaching that trend.
Handpicked or designed by people who bring their whole hearts to their small businesses. Keep commerce human. Discover small businesses on Etsy.
You hating on the live right now. You hating on the live right now. So let's go back to that 15 minutes and let me show you where you're going to see your reject. These areas. So if it's approaching these areas, why do I choose these areas? Look, big rejection, big wicks. These are W's, M's. See these little M's? Y'all put some fire in the chat if you see these little M's and W's. See these M patterns? You see all of this rejection up in here? Once you see this up in here, let me give my arrow so you guys can truly see it. Here, 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 here. So the market could pull in rejection on my stochastics. And I go, where is the market going to reject that? Boom. I like it rejected right there. I see some market rejection right here. Let's go find that template. Market rejection. Buy out. Yeah. So you probably have maybe another 10 pips. Market is literally sitting at 25.05 right now. So you're going to get another like 10, 20 pips up into this thing right here before she starts really rejecting down. And I want you guys to see it, because seeing is believing. And what I tell you, you need in this business, belief and patience. How many people ever mark your charts up, then take the trade, and then you start telling you, man, I got to start believing in my markups. I got to start believing in my markups because my markups be hitting. How many times you done mark something up and you like, damn, man, I don't even know why I'm taking that, man. I'm tripping. I lost my money, man. I'm losing money by not taking it. Watch this, beautiful people. Watch your rejections. I love that scalp though. That is a perfect scalp. That is a risky scalp and also a secure scalp because the market has been doing it several times. You just don't want to over leverage or use the proper leverage to your account. I use a smaller one just because the odds are not in so much of our favor because that trade has basically panned out a lot of times. Check it out. Check it out. There is your rejection, beautiful people, coming in hot. We coming in hot. Look at that. Look at that. Put some fire in the chat. In guidance, put some fire in the chat from proper guidance. I want you guys to see it live action. See it in live action in your face. And people say, well, Mr. H, how do you know that? How did you know? Well, that's called discipline. That's called 100% putting in the work. That's called dedication. That's called commitment. That's called looking out what's best for the people because we trade as a unit. So if we're trading as a unit and I'm up front, why would I not give you the heads up that, yo, if you took the buy in the 8, 25.10, she might bust it down around about like 25.05, 25.06. Why would you say that, Mr. H? Well, look at the zone. I just showed you why. History always repeats itself. So if it gets right where history normally repeats itself at, I can say, yo, she probably is going to sell right here. This sell right here is probably will be the candle that goes back down and start attacking the trend line. Breaksley gives you the down movement. Bless you though, to the 24.94. People say, well, why don't you sell right here? I said, well, I don't like selling on the side of the uptrend. I like selling on the opposite side of the uptrend. Let me show you what I mean by that. Put some 8s in the chat if you see the uptrend on the left-hand side. This is the left side. This is the right side. I will personally start selling when I get the market over here and get the retest to that same 25.06 area. You see? Let me line it up properly. Make it big for the people in the back. So now that you see it, let's go over to the 1 hour so we'll get more oomph on it. Get more area. There we go. There she blows. You see that? This is over here. I will want to see the break close retest in this area or even back up into this area up in here and then flow back down to the EMA 200 to the 498. Slingshot off in this area right here. So there she goes again, popping back off. Popping back off from a like George in the jungle over here. Yep, that's right, Graham. That's right, Graham. Like I said on Monday and on Tuesday, I really like this area right here. I like this area for buys right here. I think Alex also likes this area, the same area right here. So when you have a proven educator, proven trader with a multi-million-dollar trader, proven educator, listen, solid businessmen telling you about some information and trading ideas that they're going to do, I think it's wise that you put yourself in a position and start saying, you know what, if I get it in this little range, that 24.97, I'm going to start putting alerts right there so I can start making that thing when they get right at 24.95, the 24.94. Yeah, you See, you see how I start putting these alerts right there? All in this zone right here. Boom. Ling, 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 ling. I want that thing going crazy. What'd you say? What'd you say? I was in the gym. What you say, Mac? Oh, Alex, yo, listen, I'm telling you, we got the eye. We got the eye. It's the eye. Look at the 15 minutes. Look at the bounce. Look at the bounce. Back into that zone. She comes right back in that zone, and look at what she does, beautiful people. She comes right back in that zone and does what? Goes, grabs more sellers. She goes grab more sellers and drop right in what I'm talking about and what I'm seeing. Go back and watch this video 100 times, and then you'll really get it. And I mean that in the most respectful and the most educated way. I watched Alex's videos. Listen, my wife is like sitting right here on the computer looking at chart. Baby, how often do we watch this guy's videos? Alex. 1,000 times. She'll be in the kitchen cooking, we'll just have it on the computer, not even looking at it, just listening to it. I would be driving and I would just have it in my ear, just listening to what he was saying, to the point where when I started listening to what he was saying, my eyes started verifying what he was talking about by looking at the charts. Just move the chair. She like climbing on this chair and jumping on the couch, like risky as hell. Let's go. Let's go. You're getting solid rejection. At the same rejection area, you're even getting it at this area right here. So what you want to see her push up and then get a final drop here in this next 50 seconds. Watch it. Watch it, baby. Give it to me, baby. You got to love it. You got to love it. You got to love it. Anybody got any questions? You can type some questions in the chat while we're watching it move, watching her do her thing. Here's the next 10 seconds. Now, how do I know she's going to continue going down? This candle needs to close under this candle, which it did. Now, this candle could push right back up into this little area, but it is a confirm that that candle closes lower than this candle, so therefore, she's going to continue heading back down. This is candle structure 101 with the baby in the back. Check it out. Let me make it big so you guys can see it. She just came from trampoline. Here's your little push up. And the reason why I give you guys these guidance, because I know sometimes you guys take these quick trades, but then you don't kind of like know what's going on. So you kind of like, you jump out. It was like, what is it? Oh, there we go. What's happening? Yes, I'm telling you, like you stay consistent with me and listening to me early in the morning before you get anybody in your ear. Let me tell you, I had you literally thinking and looking and acting and walking and talking like Mr. Buffett's. I have them looking like Mr. Buffett. So now, what you're witnessing right now is that the market is still having buying pressure right here, meaning you have immature buyers still hitting this area right here and taking their little percentage, and that's why you get to your little push-up right here. But what you don't realize, you still have so many sellers in the market. So that's why it pushes up, come right back down. Pushes up, come right back down. So that's what causes consolidation. That's what causes confusion in the market. That's what makes these wicks right here. Where the market was going down, buyers pushed it back up. Sellers came back down. Buyers are pushing it up. Sellers are pushing it right back down. Only when it gets past here, this green line, which is a trend line for an uptrend. Let me show you guys. Once again, I like to constantly uptrend. This is an uptrend. That is an uptrend. If it comes over here, Cali Cowgirl, that means the market will come down here. For the simple fact, it is now officially in a downtrend. So now you see this right here, this causes the downtrend. So when you literally put your eyeballs on that and you go, if this was an uptrend, then that will start the downtrend. You see? That's how that works. And then when I see downtrends, I make that trend like that. I say, yo, she can come right back up in here. Boom, boom, boom. Retest in here on the right side and drop. So we get the break close retest up in here. Bing, bing, boom. This is what you'll be looking at by the end of the class or before the actual New York Stock Exchange time. Like that. That's what we can see. I'll literally be ready to buy right here because that's a heavy buy area. You see that? I would only believe the sale when it really comes here. I would take the sale from here down here because you cannot not miss that 80 pips, 70, 80 pips right here. You get that money. But when I get here and it break close and it stays right here and it rejects here, she should come back up. So let's zoom in there. Gee Willikers Batman, what you got going over there, girl? You see her? There she goes. Here she comes, I'm just walking down the street. Something do I dee dum da dee dee. Check it out. So for individuals who wanted money right now, I put these little zones right there. So you could literally take that trade. You could literally sell from here back down to here. And the same 30, 40 pips we got here, you can get the same 30, 40 pips down there. You see that? That's like, I don't care if the market going up. I don't care if the market's going down. I got to go to work at 9:30, so I'm trying to make some fucking money in the financial market. So I see the money going up, I'm finna take my money. I made 60 bucks. I made the 60 bucks going up. I'm going to make $60 going down. That's $120. You can do the math. Put some fire in the chat. Let me say that again. When you see me put these lines like this is letting you know that's a certified rejecting zone. Meaning, I approve that little area for you to literally drop and get you some money real quick. But when you're selling and scalping, you're looking for 10 to 30 pips. You're not always going to get 30 pips. Sometimes you just get 10 pips. Sometimes you only get 20. Sometimes you just get 5. Be ready to take your money. That's all I'm saying. Be ready to take your money then you're going to be like, yo, let me take a stop loss, move my stop loss in profit as it gets over here, and let me see how far that trade will go down. Because I know it's the last leg of the M. So let's talk about the M. I'm going to go to the DXY because it's clear. I got space over here. It's clear. This is how you trade the M for everybody that is brand new. You buy right there. Bang. Second leg of the M. You sell. Boom. Right here. Put some fire in the chat if you start understanding. So now let's go back to gold. I want you guys to take a screenshot of that so you guys have that. Screenshot that right now so you know. Let me do the W as well. That's how you trade M's and W's in the market. First leg of the W, you sell. Get out of there. Boom. second leg of the W. You buy. Put that fire in the chat. Now let's go back to gold. She's dropping. She's dropping. Y'all see that M? Let's go to the 4 hour. Boom. Look at that. Look at that M. Look at that M. You buy. You sell. And if it lines up with the daily roof, you're definitely selling. And if the first leg lines up with the daily floor, you're definitely buying. Come on, y'all. Put some fire in the chat. Y'all understand what I'm showing y'all right now. Let's go back to the 15 so you can see the trade. Look at that. Look at that drop. So for those who took the trade, put some 8s in the chat if everybody's making money right now, because I also took it and I'm up $103 just to take it with you guys. I'm up 133, 100 and actually, yeah, $100. Now it's rejecting a little bit, so now it's looking at $80, $82 right now. I specifically believe that this trade in the next 5 minutes will push closer and closer and closer. You see that? So I'll be willing to hold it and see how far would it go down to break this trend, because it tried it before, it rejected. Now it's going back to it, and if I get a closure, see how it's trying to push to the max overbought area, max oversold area? Once it gets closer to the daily floor, that's when I'll start taking my stop loss and moving her deeper, deeper, deeper in profit. And versus taking my profit, because this is a trade that I have a very small lot size and I'm educating at the same time. So I will allow it to play out versus just taking the money, you see? Normally I would just take the $100, just like, you know what? I can do $100 10 times and not even be tripping, because I know buyers are still sitting right here. You see that? You can go over here to your left and you can say, yo, buyers are still right here. Buyers are still right here. So 9 out of 10, this guy is gonna fight to get through that trend line. She has to fight to get through there. I will wait the 4 minutes out to see if she will get through there. You see? Closer and closer. See how she get closer? That's like tiptoeing on it. She fofos down. She fofos tipping. Yo, what up, Steph? What's happening? What's happening? Put them 8s in the chat. Let me know how much y'all up right now. No income claims. Let me know how you're doing it. Because I just gave you the sauce. I gave you the money going up, and I gave you the money going down. Check her out right now. Oh, baby, you got to stop hating right now and be quiet over there. Look at that. Look at that. We up $148. No income claims. No income claims. We took the exact trade that everybody else should have took. You see it? Now I know she's going to reject a little bit, and I don't care. I know I want her to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, because the daily floor is right there. And now I start saying, you know what? Let me start moving my stop loss in. So even if I make $30, or I'm either going to make $500 or I'm going to make $30. That's how I look at that trade. You see what I'm saying? So here's the buyers are coming in because it's the daily floor, but we got 3 minutes left. Because I know the floor is very vulnerable, but I also know that's where buyers are sitting. I would personally rather either say, okay, I'll make 30 or I'm going to make 500. But I know I'm not going to lose. So I secure it. You see what I'm saying? This is when you put the stop loss. I got my stop loss only 10 pips in profit. And I believed in the sellers because we're on the left side of the down. The sellers coming right back in. You see that? And now I go, yo, I like this trade. I specifically like this trade. I like the trade. I take the stop loss. Bink. Now I take my take profit and I move it all the way down to 24. I would even say 24.98 where my first alarm is at. So I'm either going to make in this trade $541 or I'm going to make $34. Either or, I'm cool with it. This is something that I don't even have to monitor anymore. All I have to do is just allow the market to play itself out. Put some 8s in the chat. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go. Sean with the 42. Mag with the 6%. Mitchell with the $10. And let me tell you guys, don't look at these small wins like it's petty. Be thankful for the small, so when you're blessed with the plenty, you have the same energy. You can keep the same energy. Now for the individuals who have been trading with me for a while, how long does it take in the last, when does a trade like to move in the time frame of the trade? The last what? The last 2 minutes. The last 2 minutes. So we got 59 seconds and she pushing down. If she closes down here and the next candle opens over here, your stop loss is now secure. And now that trade, there she goes. There she goes, beautiful people. There she goes. You see? She likes to move the last 2 minutes. So I don't get a panic close on the last 2 minutes when I go, yo, she approaching my stop loss. I don't take my stop loss and move it. I go, no, I'm willing to take the 30 or the 500. So now I go, I got 25 seconds to get me a candle that's going to pop up over here. And if I get me a candle to pop up over here, yo, we show up and we pop out and we have to show. Don't get my Kendrick Lamar on you. Sometimes you got to show out and pop out, you know. Look at it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me make it big for the people in the back. Where did I tell you that candle was going to pop up at? Pop out, hit the backside of the trend. Now that thing can flow down. I leave my stop loss exactly where it's at. And I say, yo, either way it go, I ain't got to watch it, but I know she going, well, let's get over here. Let's make it happen, Captain. Let's make it happen, Captain. Now, here's the bigger picture now. You see, let's tighten up that trend. Let's tighten up that trend now so you guys can see it. Let me tighten it up. I don't know if y'all see, I'm old school and I'm conscious. I want to do the tighten up. I want to do the tighten up. She at 25.01. You up 30 pips. You are past the daily floor. Ooh, G Willikers, Batman. She flowing down up in here as we projected on Monday and as we projected on Tuesday. Y'all put y'all up. I'm up $295. I'm up $295 right now. Let's go. No income claims. No income claims. As she starts pushing down, starts rejecting, look at there. Let's go. Let's go. The sellers are in play, baby. The sellers are in play. Let's go. Let's go. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's rock and roll. Did y'all up in Wick Talk? So the name of this title was why you should is literally trading gold versus investing into gold. Why is it better to trade it versus invest it? Did anybody have to go to a distributor and buy gold right now? Did anybody have to go physically anywhere from where you are to go buy gold or sell gold? No. You sat in your house, you went on YouTube, which was free. Listen. Now you see why it's better to trade gold versus investing into it. Let me say that again. Now you see why it's better to trade gold versus investing into it. Now, because we're on the higher time frame, now you're going to witness rejection. Why? Because the market is in the max oversold on the higher time. This is why I always tell people, if you're not, this is the first time you traded, you should have been taking profits. Because I've personally been trading this area, look at this. I've been trading this area from here, from here, from here, from here. Now I'm over here and I'm projecting a breakthrough. So I'm trading the opposite side of what I've been doing. You see? So now I have bigger risks. Now I have house money. I'm not trading my own money right here. We're profitable now. So even if I'm trading the $127 that I made in your face yesterday, no income claims, I'm able to trade that. Tuki, low. You're gonna fall, girl. You're gonna fall. I just got to tell you, girl, because you're headed for destruction. She was headed for destruction, standing on the back of a chair. So now I know I was willing to literally risk $100 to also make the $500. You see, because that's how much I'm going to make when it comes down here. Because of my stop loss is already in 10 pips of profit, which secured $35. So now I'm like, yo, if she comes back and clip me out and I just make $35, I ain't even tripping. I know she done came down here, so eventually with the next hour or so, she gonna come down here again. And when she come down here again, I don't start selling again from here. I only start selling when I get a break, a close, and a retest. So if you don't know what that means, I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to empty out my charts. All right, Cali girl, watch this. What is a break? Meaning when the market breaks through an area. So now we know that this green line represents the uptrend. If this candle, like it just did, breaks through, meaning comes all the way here, it breaks through this area, that gives me the sign that the market is going to continue going down. But this candle would have to close over here. So you see that hour and 9 minutes left over here on this 4-hour candle? So meaning within the next hour, if it closes over here, that is going down. Not only do I wait for the break, the close, but then I wait for the retest from the uptrend line, which is this green line. Every time the market breaks a structure, close outside the structure, it retests the same structure, and then she drops to where she wants to go. Let me show you that. Boop, 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 boop. Let's make it a little bit. Boom. If she closes over here, that lets me in her overall trend, which is up. But it's not like we don't make the money. You see? Let's put some fire in the chat. Let's put some fire in the chat. Put some fire in the chat. So I wait for the break close right here. Get a little bit bigger. Let's do 14. Right in this area. Boom. We're going to put them right there. This is a fire class. Why you should be in trading gold versus investing into gold. Fire class. Boom. I wait for it right there. Buy out. Buy out. Buy out. Now you see it. I personally want to retest past the daily floor. I want to retest past the daily floor. That's what you're witnessing. Watch your 15. Guess what it's going to hit? What it's doing is taking everybody's stop losses out. And then it drops back down. Then she pulls right back down. This is called a stop loss hunter. Because everybody put their stop loss in, that means you just secured the money. So in the trading industry, that's how I always say, I can take 10 trades, lose 7 trades, win 3 trades, and you see that, beautiful people? You see that, beautiful people? Let me say that again. If it reaches for 25.05 again on the 5 minutes, do you retake the scalp sale again? I personally, baby girl, don't never scalp from the 5 minutes because there's zero value there. Because for the simple fact, she's already passed the rejection. She could pull down, but you can never calculate that because when you look over here on the 15 minutes, she's not even there yet. Because if she goes to literally the 25.05 on the 15 minute, that means she's gonna blast past it over here because it's at the 2503. So that means she'll be 20 pips over it, you see? And you have too many buyers right here in this little area pushing the trade back up or pushing the trade back down. So this is literally consolidating right now. It's actually moving sideways. So it can hit this trend right here. Let's watch it on the 5. And I'll show you this. It can hit this trend right. This is when you look at the volume. You see that? This is when I check the volume out and I go, yo, this is not valid because the volume is going from green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. It's not solid, you see? There she goes. So as long as she's pushing up on the 15, I don't want to be taking sales on the 5 until it gets to like 2505, 2506. And then when you see it over here, now you want to engage. If you're looking at the 5 minute, it's going to look like 3 white soldiers. Because if it gets to 2505 on the 5 minute chart, you're going to have 3 consecutive green candles. Let's go. Watch this. See? Boop, boop, boop. See how she pushed? Now she's probably going to break through. Let's make it over here so everybody can see it. Let's go. Look at how she's jumping. Watch how she jumps. Watch how she jumps. And the daily floor. You see? The trend line, the daily floor. So there's a lot of buyers right there. You can see right here. You can see right here. And you can see right here. She rejected from over here. Look at your 15. She's back down over here. And all this candle did was come up, clip everybody out, and then dump back down. Because it's a very risky trade that sell. You got $30 out of it. And if you didn't get $30, you got $8, $12, $14. Does not matter. Now you wait for the candle to close because you got like literally just almost 4 minutes left. You take the sale over here. And when you take the sale over here, now you reap all of the benefits because now it is confirmed and she ain't coming back up here. News would have to take her back up there. Yeah, good job, man. Good job, man. Good job. It's a good area. It's a good area. It's just risky. So let's talk about risk. When you start understanding risk versus reward, I start thinking like, is my reward going to be greater if I just take that buy? Because I know there's so much selling pressure. It's not. I'm going to get maybe another 30 bucks, 15 bucks, 18 bucks, 20 bucks. It's not worth the risk. When I'm looking for, throughout the day, I'm looking for 4,300. You see? I'm looking for the 4,300. I'm looking for. So therefore, I can say, if I got clipped out and I already took the 30, I will wait for this candle to close. Remember what I told you? Let's bring it over here so you guys can see it, especially for my new people. Little mama, what you got going on over there? Boom. Now let's dive back in. Look at that. Now this is solid, you see? Now you got 2 minutes. Look at that drop. Look at that drop. Look at that drop. So I would even give you correction and say, Stephanie, you would be right to take that sale, but she dropped from literally 2503, 2504 on the 5 minutes, you see? She dropped from right here, 2503. So we wouldn't even made it to the 2505. You see that? So you had the right idea, but it happened at 2503. So same time, it's not a valuable trade to take on the 5 minutes. When you can look at the 15 and say, yo, in the next minute and 30 something seconds, if we get this candle to close under here, break, close, retest, it's going to produce a green candle coming back up here. That's when I will sell her again, and I would go for a bigger lot size. Here we go. Look at that candle. This is what I like. We got the 500. I think, did Alex have a buy at 500? No, right? 498 or 494? What was Alex buys at? 98 and 500. So Alex got a buy up in here. But Alex also giving you guys buys for 30 to 60 pips. So understand that. So what that pip would be from here, if you're buying from here, let me put that line right there. So let me show people. Because this would be his aggressive. And then he has 98 basically down here in our zone, which is where I will start buying from. So he has this area here, and he wants you to buy it back up to the trend line. You see? You have 29 seconds. Watch for the break close. Watch for the close. Close. That gives you your active buy on Alice 2500. Now you're in there. You should get a green candle pushing up. And if it does not break back through that trend, she's going to retest that daily floor area, 2502, 2503. And she's going to drop her draws. I'm telling y'all facts. I'm telling you facts. Here it goes. Here's your green candle. Here's that green candle. Here's that green candle. Watch it. Watch it. That little green candle could also be only the only retest. But since it's maxed oversold, it has to pop out and show you. It has to pop out and show you. Watch it. Boom. Break close retest never fails you. Break close retest never fails you. Look at that. That wick was your retest right here. She's at the 500 now. Watch it. She just entered into his zone. Watch it. Let me tell you. I'm only buying from down here because I see that the market has what? Officially crossed over. The market is producing consecutive lower lows. Lower lows. Been on here an hour? Damn, Seabass. Damn, Seabass. Damn, Seabass. Check it out. Y'all put some fire in the chat. Y'all put some fire in the chat. I'm telling you, I laced y'all with some good stuff today. We laced them with some good stuff today. Yeah. I laced you guys with some good stuff today. I laced you with some good stuff today. Put some 8s in the chat if you learned something. Because what's more important than making money is learning how we make that money. That's what I tell people. What up, Keith? I'm glad you made it to your destination safe. Let me say that again. What's more impressive about this class right here on YouTube is not that everybody made money. It's how we made that money. So when people start telling you, oh, this is a scam, oh, don't nobody really teach you, oh, don't nobody signals, but they don't teach you how to manage the trade. That is the difference between me and them. That is the difference between our organization and everybody else. And when people start asking me in my business, what is the difference between your minerals and crystals and then the other people's minerals and crystals? And I look them dead in their face and I go, me. I'm the difference. I'm the difference, sweetheart. I'm the difference, sir. You guys learn how to fish today. Make sure you share. Make sure you literally comment. Make sure you drop in the comments once the video is basically posted right after we close it. And tell me what you learned today. Let me know what you got out of this class today. Because not only did I give you sales from here, not only did I coach you all the way down to the break close retest, not only am I showing you where she was at, not only did I tell you, I showed you exactly where she's going. And this is where she's going. And then I set real alarms. So when that thing gets over here, and she's still flirting with the oversold market, that's when I start putting 2 lot sizes, start breaking up that 2 lot size, hit her with literally 75 here, hit her with 125 here. You see? That's how I started getting big, talking money then. Now you start talking about $1,500 to $2,000 a day to keep a whole 9 to 5 away. Sometimes, imagine this morning I'm up 1875. Hell, sometimes I'm like, man, shit, it's hard to start talking to people. It's hard to talk to people. When you make that from your phone early in the morning, it's hard to talk to people. Different, because this motivates me to talk to more people, because more people should be doing it. That's the difference. So I love you guys. You make the rest of your day the best of your day, beautiful people. Deuces. Deuces. Tell everybody about it. I'm telling you, tell everybody and your mama about this channel, because this is the only one that's in here doing it live in the markets. This is not a recording. This is not a replay. This is gold moving in your face live, and why you should be. It is literally just that simple. The sauce of all sauces. Deuces, beautiful people. Oh, this was a fire class. Should have millions of people in here. Should have millions of people in here. Y'all take care, beautiful people.